practice and come on the stage, which by itself is not an easy task. And also a big hand to all the teachers, the mentors who have taken a lot of pain. It is not easy for them because they are burdened with a lot of work, a lot of responsibilities. Apart from their own family life, they also have to, and the teaching hours, they are putting in so much effort. And we must take all this very seriously because this is something, when we call it life skills. When we were in school, we were given names like public speaking, impromptu, and all that. But today times have changed. So today when we call it as life skills, it is one of the part of life skills. To learn life, you have many skills. So this is one of the skills. So it's very important that you have good communication skills, you are very self-confident, you overcome stage fear, and you're bold, you're daring. That's very important in life for success. For climbing the ladder of success, this is one of the things. There are many things, but this is one very, very important thing that you need to do. Yesterday I was here for the 12th grade, and believe it or not, I congratulated them because the same 12th, like you when they joined last year, almost 80% of them were new students. And initially, they had come from schools probably where they had not participated. There were very few students, handful of students who could actually come on the stage and speak well. Every time they had to keep looking at the writings or at the screen. Many of them could not talk, like some of you today found it difficult to answer questions. That's alright, that's fine. That's okay, because that's how it starts. But the important thing is to take the first step. So as long as you take the first step, you can easily start going forward and forward. If you don't take the first step, you will never take it in your entire life. Believe me, it doesn't happen. So once you start take the first step, don't go back. When you try to understand, those who come on the stage, you should go back, where you lack, how you can improve it, how you can become better. And it should also be encouragement for others who are still having this stage fear, who are still nervous. I remember when I was in school, when I was small, I had some friends who would actually absent themselves from the day they had life skill classes. They would say stomach pain, fever, and they would actually take off. That was possible in a day school. But what happens in a residential school? Wherever you have your catch, will bring you here. Okay, so last year it happened that there were a couple of students who had come from, I think one was from Rajasthan, one was from Chhattisgarh, and they were very, very simple, and they were trying to adjust their life here. It was still their settlement time of homesickness, but we were counseling them for homesickness, and finally when they become adamant just before the life skill started 2 weeks early, they just became stubborn to go home. Now one day they could not stay there. They just wanted to escape. And then I called some of the friends and said, what is this? People are afraid as buddies. Can't you counsel them and make them friends? They're not sure. I said, no sir, it's not that sir. Some of the old students told them that life skill is going to start, you have to come on the stage and you have to go to speak. And it is compulsory. It is compulsory, everybody, it's very compulsory. From that day they decided to leave the school and another. It is a fact. They actually left the school because they didn't want to face this. It just blew out their mind. God coming on the stage and away from the school. So it is that difficult, it is not easy. Okay, so if you have overcome that first step, that itself is a good achievement and it should be motivation for each and everybody. So last time it came yesterday, I could see that seed change in them. How they were last year and how they have changed this year. Yesterday, beautiful presentation that they gave, the confidence in their speaking, there was absolutely no sign of stage fear. I could see that they would do very well in everywhere, they would do very well in the CBSE, they would do very well wherever they go. And that day I was giving the orientation for the career launcher. I have already told you about the importance of going for the coaching. Once you finish the entrance tests, whichever entrance test for whichever university, the next step does not over. Because like I told you, for Christ, they had more than 10,000 to 15,000 applications just for 300 BBA seats. There are more than 6,000 applications for their BBA LLB. They are in a Jain entrance test for CMS and other Jain University colleges put together. This time, because of the Jain CET, they had all over India, they had 14,000 applications for hardly less than 1,000 seats for BA, BBA, BMS, and BCom. Hardly 1,500, that is UGC allows. For each semester, they allow not more than 200 up to 50 seats. Right? So it was so difficult. So what they do? Out of 10,000, there will be 3,000 students who pass the entrance test. Next comes the filtering process. The filtering process is not a selection process, it is an elimination process. And how do they eliminate you? How should they choose a 300 out of the 3,000? It's very simple. They give a group discussion. Right? So they will get 10 people as a group, and they will get 10 groups, and they give a group discussion. There will be 3 judges. Like And here they will sit down and they will start judging your communication skills. So they give you a topic and you have to have a group debate on the topic. And the more vocal you are, the much more research you are, the knowledgeable you will have, and you are able to put positive points or good points which impresses the judges, they are the ones who are selected. So from a group of 10, one will be selected. So from 10 groups, 10 are selected, 90 go. That's one elimination round. Right? Now those 10 who are selected, because there are so many groups, imagine 3,000 students who are selected out of the 10,000 who pass the exam. Right? So group discussion is next. After that comes the 300 who are selected or 500 who are selected in group discussion, they go for personal interview. So why do we ask these questions? These questions are asked not to tease you, not to make mockery of you, because we are teachers, we don't do that. It is only to make you understand that when you come on the stage, you should understand many things. That one thing, you need to do a proper research on the topic which you are being given. You should be able to be thorough on that topic. You should be able to answer every question that is going to be asked. You should be prepared for every question. And if you don't come across a question, you can't do everything. That's impossible. But if you come across a question which you don't know how to deal with that, and I was very happy with some students who came and gave wrong questions, some they didn't understand the question, some couldn't probably hear the question, so they gave a wrong answer. Some students, yes ma'am, when I have it again, can you repeat the question? It is good. It's better to ask the personal question once more to understand the question better, rather than giving the wrong question. Gives a very bad wrong answer, gives a very bad impression. I was also having one more student who said that I don't know the answer. That's very good, because it shows you're transparent, it shows you're truthful, it shows you're frank, it shows your nature and personality, rather than making a mockery and fool of yourself by giving the wrong answer. So many of you giving wrong answers. It's better to say, sorry ma'am, or sorry sir, I don't know the right answer, I'm not prepared for that. They are fine with that, because the person who asks the question may not be everything in the world, right? So that's okay, but you should be very, very careful in what you're going to say, because giving a wrong answer, it only shows you're trying to be smart, you're trying to be, even though you don't know the answer, you're just trying to come out of that. So be careful about these things. When you come on the stage, please be very, very conscious about your body language, the way you stand, the way you talk, and your facial expressions. And I totally agree with Mr. Ganesh, Mr. Babu here. When you come here, please try not to see the paper and talk. So little sir is going to hand the paper. I have no interest to write points, but I don't have. Without each of the topics, I wanted to say something. But thing is, when you come here, try to prepare yourself in such a way that you are able to talk without seeing the presentation. And I must congratulate the girls here. There are some teams from agriculture, Shweta Agarwal and Tanvi Agarwal. Fantastic show. They took at the board once. I must be a lot of effort, because memorize one paragraph and not forget it, it's a task. And they memorize the whole presentation. It's amazing. It's not at all easy. I don't know how many nights you can sleep. Right? And environment, Sharon and Aarti. Very good. Jain, Puma and Riya. And among the boys, Pete, Jain and Akshit. So these are the students, and around 1:1, always girls are ahead. Today is the CEO of Girls World, from Indra Louis to Usha Sharma to coach of ICICI Bank. So you see, they are very confident, they are very bold. That's why they reach that stage. They are giving a fast run, the race fast for the buck for the men. So you got to outdo the next time by putting a competition between the girls and boys. I'm telling you guys, it's very difficult to beat them, because you also see the confidence level they have. They are very fearless. They can take on you like anything, right? You guys can be backbenchers and make all the mischief in the class, but when it comes to talking on the stage, you can't beat them. Okay? So you have to pull up your socks. You have to work hard. You have to be very confident. And we call this program as a life skill, but it's a vision of our chairman, it's a vision of our CEO, that here the school doesn't provide job seekers, we provide job providers. Many of you are going to have startups, you're going to become entrepreneurs, you're going to manage your family businesses, and if you are going into professional field, I'm sure many of you do medicine, you'll start up your own nursing homes, your own medical centers, probably your own hospitals, and some of you may have startups in software companies, some of you may doing a computer science. Others may definitely want to grow higher in the CEO level CEO level or whatever. So whatever you do, you require leadership skills to reach that position. Others just remain where they are. Believe it or not, after getting an MBA or MS or whatever qualification you have, you don't, because there are 1,000 MBAs in your company, there are 1,000 MS in your company, 1,000 MTechs. Everyone doesn't come to the team leader. Very few come to the vice president level, one becomes the CEO. So what defines that difference? Why is it that everybody has double masters, MS and MBA from University of California and from here and there? Everybody doesn't reach the position. The position the person doesn't reach is because it lacks leadership skills. Right? Today Manipal University has made 2 global CEOs. Who are the 2 global CEOs by Manipal University? And one more. Microsoft and Google. Correct, good. Yeah. So today they vote alumni of Manipal University, and they say that even though IIT is supposed to be one of the best premium institutions in the world, IIT is still to produce a global CEO. And what Manipal strongly says is that it is because we gave them an all-round development. So all-round development is very important when you need to have leadership roles. So students, please don't leave any opportunity JIRS offers, because JIRS offers opportunity that none other. Believe me, as a child of person for marketing and for branding of the school, I do a lot of work for rankings and awards, and when I research a lot of school websites, I visit a lot of schools in Rajasthan, Gujarat, Bombay. I have gone to every school from Nicole Mountain to Pathways to UNIC World School, to every school I have visited. I have gone to the website, I have seen the programs. We run 75 activities a year, which is simply tremendous, simply fantastic, nobody can do it. Okay? But still the parents come and tell me, sir, मेरा बच्चा तो आर्थिक स्टेज पे नहीं गया है. Sir, what are you saying? This आर्थिक स्टेज पे नहीं गया है. I'm surprised. So many activities in the school, where is the time? Where is he lost? So sir, somehow I think so much more need to track that. Because it comes a shock that after 1 year or 2 years, the parent comes and says, मेरा बच्चा आर्थिक स्टेज पे नहीं गया है. He can't talk, I don't see any difference in him. I don't want any parent saying this. I want to see the parent feel that coming to JIRS has made a big difference to the child. Many parents see, I want hundreds of mails which clearly says the parents are very, very happy with the change in the student. There should be a difference when you go out from here. You should rock when you go in your micro presentations, when you go to any university, in your group discussion, you should stand out. And that is the difference that JIRS wants to make, and that is possible when you take it seriously.